So, this was my week 2 battle with Squeaking Unhinged, and today I'm going to explain why I did what. So basically, I was running with this squad. It's not the best squad, but it's something to have. Just to remind you, this was early in the draft career, and plus, I was on kind of a deadline. This was near the summer when I was going on a big trip, so really had not that much time to prepare. So he switches out, which is not a big deal. Switches out into his Toxicity, which I think has a pretty good set. I'm not lying, this battle was fun. But there's a lot of stuff I could have done differently, which could have affected the battle better. But with Electrode, it has 3 Terra types. I wasn't thinking of terrestrializing it, but I Volt switched out because I had to save Electrode. And I went out to the reasonable Pokemon that I thought was good. This was Old Me. Old Me had a lot of things going on. Isn't that Great Fist? I mean, you're asking, this is my playthrough Annihilate, and this Annihilate is the most weirdest Annihilate at all. Like, the most. Because I'm a shiny hunter, and this thing has knocked out a lot of Chanseys. So it's pretty much, its HP is pretty high for defense. I don't know what EV's Chanseys give out. I'll put them on right up on the screen. But me with my big brain, what would you think I would do? Yeah, I'm gonna close combat that thing. I feel like I should have Rage Fist, because they were gonna switch out into Iron Valiant, which I feel like it's the right play to do. Let's just switch out to Iron Valiant. And at the time, it was overall choice to hit that close combat. And it seems to be running the most blasé set I have ever seen in my life. This thing was supposed to be built for taking down my team. And, everything is just bad because, my team is not really built for tanking that much damage. But don't worry, we worked on that later. I hit it with an Earthquake, and that did good damage. So, it was pretty obvious I was going to hit with a Moonblast. I don't know, Moonblast is a scary move, but I wanted to think, what can I do? Should I switch out? What Pokemon should I switch out into? It was a debate between Fisticups and Fisticups. Who was gonna win? So for sure, yeah, he's gonna click Moonblast. And I withdrew because I'm not taking that Moonblast. I'm going to Electrode. Yeah, Electrode just dies to a Moonblast. This was my first, it was like Electrode. It was not bulky Electrode, so it's not good. So we ran out of a pretty good Pokemon, which is scary. It is scary. But the dumb thing is that when you're creating a team, I normally have these sets on Showdown. And the Arcanine that I have here is level 50. My friend gave this to me. So I was like, it's level 50, what am I gonna do? It's not gonna kill anything. So I was like, should I sack this Arcanine? And I hit this thing with a Flare Blitz, and you know that does nothing. Yeah, and Swampbert's pretty scary, as you see by the sets on screen. My goodness, this is a battle, folks. This is a battle. Yeah, so we hit the Flare Blitz, does nothing. We get recoil. At this point, I didn't know what to do with Arcanine, so I just switch him out. So I switch out into Ogerpon because it has Water Absorb. So pre-planned thinking. So I switch out into Momo, which has Water Absorb. And I just want to clarify some things. This is not the Momo from Avatar. I named this thing Momo because it's from the story of Momotaro. I think it's a fun name. But he sends out a bug that's very square and scary. A very weird Pokemon, but I respect having weak Pokemon. That's why I have Dusclops. For this one, I didn't really know what to do, so I just Horn Leeched. Did nothing. So I feel like I stayed in, because I knew this thing isn't not going to hit that hard, but I was very wrong, because that pounce did a lot. I was not happy. But he did Electric Terrain first, to set up on the Toxtricity. Because I feel like the pounce is going to do a lot of damage. So I feel like the only thing I can do is try to kill it. But there's something in me. I knew it had a bug move. But it goes for Volt Switch. I thought it was electric type. It's bug and electric. Got hit with a Volt Switch. It did less than I was thinking it was going to do, which is good for me. But I switched out into Raichu, which this Pokemon caused me to freak out. So this Pokemon is rocking Terra Fairy and it kisses people. A mouse that kisses people. This ain't no Tom and Jerry situation. I have no cat. So we're probably gonna have to fight it off with a monkey. Or something else, because I ran... But we do have one Pokemon that I feel like is pretty fun. So having that idea, I switched out into a Pokemon that is well known on my team. Because it has caused havoc and ruckus. Screamtail. Screamtail's a vicious Pokemon. I knew I had it out on my team. It's very good. This was an offensive Screamtail, because I didn't want to run a bulky one, so I knew there was Dangerfoots. So knowing this, I had the brilliant idea to hit Play Rough. Play Rough is a good move. He wasn't expecting me to run an offensive Screamtail. But we get hit with a Thunderbolt. Does a lot of damage. We got Stealth Rocks, because this thing has Stealth Rocks. I thought this was Spikes, so I did it again. Probably costing me the game. But he hit the Nasty Plot, which was surprising for me. This could have been a detriment to the whole battle. But I feel like before the game ends, we gotta end up on a bang. So he has the Nasty Plot. He has 2 special attack boosts. When you land the Play Rough, it does a lot of damage. The electricity disappeared. Things are going good. And then, you know, he just does something very mean. He kisses me. Maybe he doesn't. He wants to kiss me. But he doesn't kiss me. But he doesn't like it. He's gonna switch out into his Toxtricity, which is gonna be easy bait for Screamtail. Because Screamtail is Fairy type, no Psychic type. So that's the first kill of the battle we have. After a good play rock and psychic things combo. And after the attack fell, we got our first kill. But he could have won by poison jab. He went for shift gear, and that ultimately caused him to die. He is dead now. Then he's gonna switch out into the big metal board. Yeah, the big metal bird scares me. Yeah, first battle of the draft league ain't looking too good, ain't looking too pretty. But I have an idea. Wait. I have a fire type Pokemon. But wait, it's level 50. I feel like I could have won this battle. Cause I know I'm done for in this situation. I really have nothing else to do. I was holding out for the last hope. Screamtail dies. But in the blink of a second, before I thought it was over, I had a saving grace. It was not a monkey. It was not an ogre pawn. It was not a 10-foot tall building. It was a dog. At first thought, you're thinking, why did I do this? I didn't know it had mirror armor. This is one of the most frustrating plays of my life. He knew I would brought Arcanine. I wasn't prepared for it. He simply just outplayed me in every way possible. He switches out into Swampert. Not gonna do anything. Flare Blitz, minus attack. Yeah, for me, I knew it was Dunzo. It was Dunzo for me, but I feel like it could be good. So in the flick of a moment, I just thought, what do? I'm backed in a corner. So in that brain of mine, I thought, hey, why don't I bring out the funniest move that I can think of? A certain move that belongs to a certain Pokemon. Yeah, totally. You're gonna see it. Close combat. There's a lot of wrong with me in this battle. I was always just expecting Arcanine to die. Nothing in this world could save Arcanine from death. And it's gonna die. There it goes. Boom! Jeez. Ah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen the worst of me in Pokemon. But, now I have Hydreigon. This Pokemon is Specs. It is Specs, and it has Flamethrower. But, I was predicting a switch into Iron Valiant. So, I went for Dark Pulse. No, I went for Flamethrower. I was joking, and that killed it. Which honestly, it felt like... Yeah, it felt like good. Yeah. That video just proved that he could have avoided death. Things were looking up, but I didn't know that there was a rat who was very romantical. Yeah, so this rat came out. It Terra Fairies and kisses my dragon. This ain't no Shrek situation, so I die. Does Hydreigon have a gender? I need to check. Oh no, it's a boy, so I can't make that joke. Yeah, back to the battle. Yeah, so for your boy, things were donezo. Nasty plot. I hit it with an Ivy Cudgel. It hung on by a Focus Stash. I got killed. My monkey gets killed. Yeah. Very sad battle here. but I killed it. So it was a 1.